one woman, I think she was at like 900 or something.
And so I was wondering.
Some phrases that men hate to hear. Yours is the perfect size. The big ones hurt. Hey, I don't know why my mic just muted itself. Man, we ready to rock and roll, man. I'm so glad everybody's here joining me. Look, I got one of the shows. I don't know if Mailman gonna be here today. I don't know if he gonna make it, but I'm here and I'm ready to talk about this madness that's been going on. Sherrone Moore, we will be talking about today, just a little bit. We also gonna talk about some road trips. We're gonna talk about Philip Rivers, as well as a few other people before we get on up off this thing. But look, I want to start off this show by wishing my late grandmother, one of my favorite people in this world, happy belated birthday. It was yesterday. Happy birthday, Granny. Dang. And we miss you so much. That's crazy. That's crazy. But look. Dang. I don't know what's going on there. These water. Also, hey, you see the hat, right? This is one of my favorite hats. I've had this hat. I bought it over in South Korea. And it is a game changer. The game changer. It works. It works every time. So check this out. This weekend I bowled a tournament in St. Louis, and the weather Sunday morning had me ask questions. Like, damn, like, am I soft type question? Like, I knew I grew up in Chicago, and it was cold often, and we dressed for it. But damn, listen, it was cold enough that when I had to pump the gas, I got back in the car. When I pumped the gas, I had to get back in the car because it was that cold. I felt like I was soft out here. I felt like somebody would have tried me because they would have thought it was sweet over there. Look at him getting back in his car. I'm gonna go for it. But if you out here committing crimes, then what was when I got up to drive back Sunday morning, it was 6 degrees. Put a showed on my phone. 6 degrees. And on top of the 6 degrees, it said the feels like temperature was -10. -10. That is insane. That is real dumbass weather. Now, what I think about is if it was that cold and our parents sent us to school in this weather, I feel like I should retroactively call DPAC. But they don't care. They ain't care. They just wanted us out the house. Go out there in the freezing cold. Just make sure that you don't have your neck out. Because that's how you get sick, is if you got your neck out. Nowadays, get the YN, you got a blue shiesty, everything, your neck, your face, your nose, forehead, everything. So, Everything is covered, which brings me to today. And you know what? I'm coming back. I went to go. Say I went to go bowl this tournament, the Holiday Doubles, the Hammer Holiday Doubles tournament at St. Clair Bowl. And I look forward to bowling that thing every year for two reasons. One, I get a chance to kick it with Pops and Julie. That's always dope. Anytime we get a chance to kick it, even if we're not bowling on the same team, it's always dope when we get together. Two, if you're in the bowling community, when you don't always see the pros, but when you do, and they're bowling in something that you bowling in too, you looking around like, hey, just don't look like a fool, and you look like one of them. You can be one of them. Y'all at -1? -1 is insane. -1 don't make no sense. Like, who started tracking when it got to be colder than 0? That's what I really want to know. It's like, why is there a temperature that's colder than this? I'm just asking a question. Like, it's only so hot that something can be. But you can be that cold. That cold is too. My wife wanted us to go on a vacation to someplace that was cold. And I was just like, maybe a ski resort. Maybe. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Good. Yeah, we're not doing it. They closed school because it was that cold. Oh hell no. No, 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 no. We never got that. We never got it. Oh, thanks, Denise. That's my pet. If you see one. Look, when I tell you, I actually bowled pretty well at the tournament. I was so happy. I was so happy that I bowled in a way that is not embarrassing to my family. Then also, big congratulations to Julie, my brother. He always showing off. Check this out.
Come on, twin. Hey!
So proud to have bowled it. Like I look forward to it because of who's there. Julian out there bowling 300s with pros out there. I think one pro did it. One pro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. But look, I was practicing for that tournament. I went to this bowling alley, and my whole intention of going to this bowling alley was not to talk to people. Like I did not want to talk to people. Feels weird considering that I do this, but when I practice, I jump in there, I put my headphones on, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Just don't want to be talked to that like that. Cause you're not doing what I'm doing. You talking. I'm trying to practice. If I want to talk, then I would invite you down and be like, hey buddy, let's have a conversation. But as I'm bowling, I have my camera set up so that I can record some shots. And this old lady, she had to be about, you know what? She had to probably be about 75, maybe 80 at the bowling alley, just hanging out. And she walked past, saw that the screen was on, and was like, "Hey, you're on TV." And I could have, you know what? I could have just, but I did. I could have just been like, yeah, but I did. I could have just not said anything and just smiled, but I did. I was like, no, it's just a phone. Not a TV, ma'am. It is not a TV. Just in case you didn't know, I wanted to let you know that it's only a phone, not a TV. You can watch stuff, but it's not a TV. That'll be all. Thanks for coming. Look, the scratch bucket coffee. What's happening? That sounds interesting. I wish I could hit it straight. Can I get it? I'd be good at golf if I could hit it straight more often than I did. Yeah, she just dropped off that comment just for no reason, and I was just like, I should not. I shouldn't have said it. I felt bad after I said it, but at the same time, I was just like, maybe she thought it was TV. Maybe it's a TV in her house. Maybe she out here with the 13 inch. You know what? Speaking of, I bet those. She looked old enough to still have a big back TV. That's how old she looked. She looked like she was old enough to still have a big back TV. If you got a 19-inch big back TV, I know that. I know it's heavy. I had to take a big back TV to the dumpster. My back was hurt for about 2 days. You know what? They needed all that. I was so damn heavy. You needed 3 people to pick up a big back big screen. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Shout out to everybody who had big back big screen TVs. It's just a whole 1.5 foot wall. Whole 1.5 foot. Yeah, she just walked up and just offered that up. All right, cool. I feel like more times than not, I have a whole lot of people that just drop off stuff for no reason, and like she just wanted to drop off that comment. I didn't ask for it, and for some reason, the oldest Menendez brother was like the oldest chocolate Menendez brother today wanted to drop one off on me, and I have no idea what his intention was, other than to get in trouble. He dropped off one of the most nefarious lies for no reason. He offered it up. Driving them home. I didn't even notice this at the daycare. Driving them home. All of a sudden, dude's like, "Hey, Mr. Jason, I lost the ball on my hat." No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't. That's not how that happened. But when we get home, I'll allow you to show me. Oh. No, Mr. Jason, I was swinging it. Yeah, I believe, but I want to see it. I want to see it. Now, my mom has made me demonstrate how I broke shit one day, and there was some bullshit. We had toy moose, right? It was stuffed animal. My mom's had one of those plastic storage bins. I took that moose and was like, Dominique Wilkins, double two-hand windmill, kaboom, power bomb, break the top. The damn thing was empty, so it was loud as hell when I did it. We were living in Arkansas at the time, so I had to be at least 16. So I slammed the shit out of it. I slammed the shit out of it. She was like, "Hey, what's that?" I was like, "The moose." You know how kids. The moose. That ain't no moose. Come here. Show me what you did. And so she got company and everything. Show me what you did. I go and I windmill it, but I drop it. I do it real delicately. She was like, "No, that ain't what you did. Show me how you did it." Y'all ready? What? I got all into it. I throw the shit up again. I throw it up again. I got my money's worth on that one. I got in trouble. I got in trouble like hell. Oh my God! I remember I broke my grandparents' front window with a bat playing baseball. Everyone, oh gosh, oh no, oh sharp, man, it's over with. Time to go. Oh my God, yeah, that'll end the game real quick. Soon as some glass break. Soon as some glass break, it's over with. Speaking of being over with, no, that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day. All right. And so this boy, I was talking to my mother-in-law earlier today about the oldest Chocolate Menendez brother, and we were talking about him lying so much. I'm just like, damn, every time he lied, like he start itching, and I'm like, listen, man, like you ain't even got a lie. You ain't got to lie about most of the stuff you lie about. You don't have to do that. Wow. You wow every time you do it. Name is too funny to me. Hey, the Chocolate Menendez brothers, they be listen every day. My wife had to go get one of them, the younger one, from daycare today. Got kicked out. Like this is what we dealing with every day. These are gonna be the ones that get me into heaven. Like I'm gonna skip the line again. I didn't know. I didn't know they was out there like that. But bro was like, all right, you still gotta show me how you throw the ball off that hat. I wanna see it. My mama made me show her. I need to see it, bro. He said, the little beanie that got the ball on the top. Bro said he was like, you did what? Oh no, the hell you did. No, that's not how that happened. That's a lie. That right there, no sir. That's a lie. I'm disappointed that you felt like that was going to work. I don't like it. I have no idea why you felt like that one was gonna work. Oh, yeah, like that had no shot at work. For you to feel like, hey, I'm gonna tell him that I did this after telling him that I swung it, I was swinging it. Come on, dog. Look, excuse me, man, that was rough, man. He was whipping his hat back and forth. You already know. All adults know because if you was born in the 80s, you had a ball on it. And there was one way ball came off. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's how it came off. But we the fools. We the fools in 2025. You expect in 2025 for somebody to believe this. Made the ball when your hat fall off. It ain't come from Timu. Even shut up. Even if it came from Timo, it takes more than this. I made him do that for about 5 minutes. Keep doing it. Let me see. Keep doing it. Let me see. Shaking his head. I'm the laughing parent. I got a problem. I got a problem. Some of that shit be funny as hell. I'm the laughing parent. I be trying not to laugh. I'm the laughing. And he's shaking his head. Come on, dog. That ain't gonna work. You know what? As a matter of fact, I want you to show Miss Nan and my mother-in-law. I want you to show them. And if they believe that you went like this and that ball came off, you ain't even gonna be in trouble. You get a star for the day. We went in the house and he got ready to show them. Next thing you know, this boy reached down into the hole, into the top of the hole that he had made, but the ball wasn't there no more. Come on, man. Come on, man. We knew you was about to lie. As soon as you reached down in that hole, and started scratching, we knew you was lying. We knew everything that came after that was about to be a lie. Boy, you wild. Boy, you wild. We already knew it. We already knew it. Here's the bad part. I'm the laughing parent. Why didn't you just take your hat off? Why did you reach down into the hole that you made earlier today? Go ahead and get your scratch on before dropping off that lie. You already in the car initiated the conversation. Today, I lost the ball on my hat. Did you now? I ain't even mad at you. It's just interesting that you decided to bring it up because I didn't even see it. But I appreciate you for walking yourself right into trouble. And it's still, and you know what? I'm going to go out of order in this and what I thought I was going to do. Walking yourself right into trouble. Mr. Sherrone Moore, ex-coach, Michigan Wolverine football team. Bro. What we doing? What what, what is happening? Like, hold on now. Like, listen. I'm struggling with this because I feel like every day there's something new that gets added to the stuff fam was doing. Like, come on, dog. You. This was the first black head coach Michigan football, and it ended. It ends like this. That's out of pocket, yo. But you know what? You know what? Today I googled Sherrone Moore's family, and then I was like, dang, dang. Like I had to go see for myself. Dang. You know what? Hey, my man. Listen, listen. I've had my share, and here's what I know: there is some wolf that will help you make milk. But should none cost you milk. Understand what I'm saying? There's some that will help you make millions, but ain't none worth costing you. Come on, dog. Like, come on, man. Bro, you was violent. Like, you was violent. Ah, hey, man, it's already too late. By the time you allegedly Ubered a Plan B to old girl, you had already wilded out too much. By the time you allegedly gave her almost 50% right, you go, well, hold on. No, 100% right. It's like you go from 58 to 90. Hey, man. Hey, listen. Paying them never work. It's not gonna be enough, bro. It's it's gonna be something. This is how you avoid it. You just don't do it. Like, you just can't do it, dog. You can't fall into that trap, bro. You just can't. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. A brother. Come on. Hey, come on, man. Let's go wrong. Wrong. Dude, this is I ain't gonna say it. If Michigan was your school, this is the dream job. If you grew up in Michigan and you wasn't a Michigan State fan, you was a Michigan fan, this is a dream job. Michigan job becomes a vacant historically. This was a job that people were like, hey, you had to go to the cream of the, to the top shelf. Get you a coach off the top shelf. We don't want no coach that did good at Arkansas State. Let me get one of these off the top shelf. Jim Harbaugh. Let me get Jim Harbaugh up in here. Turn this thing around. Hey, ESPN 1000 did, like, they did a rundown over the stuff that happened during Jim Harbaugh's tenure at Michigan. It almost sounded like he was talking about Young Thug. Uh, when Young Thug was in court, and they was running down all the evidence that they had. It was crazy when it comes to ADs getting let go or getting fined for certain things, and then the scout scandal and Sherrone Moore being suspended for 3 games. Jim Hart, like for the sign stealing scandal, like all of this stuff was going on. And right now they looking at Sherrone Moore like, hey bro, we had to get you. We had to get you about the paint early. Because if they come around here looking too much, they might find some other stuff that we did. Like, they wilding up there. I had no idea what's going on. But there was a book that came out probably about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years ago. What's the name of that book? It's I got this thing. I had it saved in my phone because I had sent it to my friend. I posted it on Facebook and asked the question: was it too soon or too late? That book that says "Stay away from sneaky snow bunnies." Come on, Sherrone. Come on, dog. Hey, bro. Listen, as a rule of thumb, hey, if you got an OnlyFans account, you wildin'. Like, I mean, as you the University of Michigan head coach, like, why you out here enjoying that OnlyFans? Wow. Y'all wow. Come on, man. Now, you don't burn up a good gig on this. Not on that. Like, I almost feel like it's the rule of thumb. Like, you shouldn't be out here getting your cheat on where you work. I mean, you shouldn't be getting your cheat on in general. But, come on, dog. You work there. They know you can't even hide it. You one of the most popular people on campus. 100,000 people be coming to y'all games, y'all home games. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You wildin', bro. Wow. Come on. Come on. So you should know better. Unless you wasn't taught anything different. I get it. You like what you like. Everybody got their preferences. I'm here for it. I ain't hating nothing. All I know is, hey, bro. Like I was rooting for you. You was on there crying, talking about how blessed you are when y'all won the games when Jim Harbaugh got suspended. I was rooting for you, dog. But I ain't do all my research. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. Hey, my wife's like, please, you just talked about, Matt Barnes and his situation with the AI chick and about being embarrassed. Like, please don't embarrass. Please just don't embarrass me. I will be fine. However this thing plays out, just do not embarrass me. Amen. Hey, you know what? Part of the struggle starts where people don't understand. Well, people won't understand when they see. not condoning anything when I'm saying this. What I'm saying is there are situations in which the general public would give a pass. Even if significant other is like, hell no. Case in point. If my wife cheated on me with somebody like Idris Elba, none of her friends would be mad at her for cheating on me. Her friends would be like, girl, how was it? They wouldn't give a shit about me. I would be like, hell no. And she would have been with Idris Elba. Nah, she can't come back. It's over with me. It's over with at that point. But what I'm saying is, her people would not even be mad at him for doing that. They were like, oh, that's messed up. How Jason take it? He better get over it. I would have done the same thing. What they This is what they say. I had to be held at gunpoint or something like that. She'll still be wondering, like, why you didn't die. You still cheated, even though it was at gunpoint. You could have died. At least you wouldn't have cheated. Still, Jay. God, man, like, that's so tough. That is so tough. That don't make no sense, though. That still don't make sense. You know what? What doesn't make sense to me now is while I was on my way to back home, what was that? On my way from Paducah to okay, so I was on my way to the bowling tournament, and have you ever had GPS tell you that you can save 5 minutes? You can save 5 minutes on your trip, and at that point, you make a decision to do what? You saving those 5 minutes, especially if you're on a long road trip, or it would take only 5 minutes. I'll make it up or whatever. People need saving 5 minutes on the road. What are you doing? Are you saving 5 minutes? Or are you one on like you were? Because here, I'll tell you what I already driving. I've already been on the road at this point for about 7 hours. Let me go ahead and save 5 minutes. Oops. And it takes me off the highway at Paducah. Now, I've stopped at Paducah, Kentucky, and Paducah, Kentucky is Paducah, Kentucky. Paducah is exactly what you think a Paducah would be like. I had never been behind the highway Paducah. And that level of Paducah is exactly what Paducah you would think Paducah is. But going from Paducah, Kentucky, to Brookport, Illinois, requires a bridge. That bridge is some bullshit. This lady, there's a lady that agrees with me. Let me find her right.
Y'all on here talk about, oh, new fear unlocked. Now I'm scared of bridges. Y'all wasn't scared before.
No, cause for real, this bridge right here, is in Paducah, Kentucky, going into Brookport, Illinois. And it is one of the most scariest bridges. It was built in 1929. And it's still running. Like, you see those holes right there? Those are the size of a Coke can. You can fit through the Coke can through that. You see those lanes? It is so small. Oh, and mind you, the motherfucking bridge shakes. You driving across praying for your whole life. This motherfucker is so scary. You be wanting to zoom right across it safely and just pray you make it across. And it's loud as hell when you're driving across. This is the bridge that made me scared of bridges.
That bridge. That right there. I crossed that bridge. Hold on. This one right here.
I'm underneath the Brookport, Illinois bridge. This bridge has got a clear grate underneath it. Check it out. This bridge is a mile long. That car is going to run on this bridge for a whole mile over into Kentucky.
You see that madness? That is madness. There's no way. I turned that corner out. That bridge looked old as shit. It looked like it was built in 1929. I did not feel safe at all. There's been a few times that I've been in the vehicle behind the wheel, and I'm talking about I am fully clipped. I could crack walnut. I was fully clipped. I had to call my wife and tell her how bullshit this bridge was. Did you see it? It didn't feel real. It didn't feel real, that bridge. Bullshit. Ain't like nothing about that bridge. Nothing about it. Like I've been on that bridge from they get you to New Orleans, like the Lake Chart Train Bridge, however you say it. Like that long 26-mile long bridge. Yeah, no problem. Nothing wrong with that one. You just on the street that's over some water. I ain't even tripping. That ain't no street. You can see that. But you can't do too much looking. You better be right here the whole time. As you riding over those brakes. I have no idea. I know that there are people that cross that little bridge every day. I saw a sign on this right before you, as you approach the bridge. Hey, nothing over 15 tons. And I'm like, hold on. Is that total? Or is that like in one vehicle? Because I don't know how much my vehicle weighed, but I had 15 bowling balls, or 9 bowling balls in there at the time. Well, and me, and the vehicle, and my snack. I don't know what 15 tons is, but if too many of us on this bridge, how we gonna know where we at 15 tons? I know when they say, look, no more than 8 persons on this elevator at a time, I will get off when it's 7. I don't care. I mean, I'm quick. I am elevator bougie. I will stand. Look, if it say that is the limit is 3,000 pounds, I get on that elevator, and this a pretty hefty sized elevator, and there's 8 people on there that look like they bigger than me. I ain't getting on that way. I'm straight. I don't even want to risk it. I don't want to even believe. I want to get too close. I'm sorry. Y'all got it. I can wait. I can wait. When I was in college, a dude fell down the elevator shaft. He wasn't paying attention, and the elevator wasn't there when the doors opened. He walked in and fell straight down. I want to fall down. I have no idea. Listen, one time, I think I told this story before, but I got stuck in the elevator. I was working at the Hot Springs Mountain Tower. The Hot Springs Mountain Tower is 200 feet, 216 feet tall tower. It overlooks Hot Springs. It sits on top of the mountain, but it's 216 feet tall, right? Through a storm one day, I had to go up there and close all the little windows and whatnot, make sure the doors are locked, make sure it start raining. It's kind of like a little museum up there. So you want to make sure that like the carpet is wet. None of the places up there get wet. I go up there, close all this stuff. On my way back down, the power goes out. I'm still in the glass part. And side note, this is one of those elevators where you can see outside as you going up. So after you get out of like the little bottom of the elevator shaft, like it's the wall, and now you can see as you're going up you can see out as you're going up. Listen, sitting up there, and as you well know, most structures that sit way up high, they are built to sway a little bit just in case it gets real windy. So it's built to give some. It's windy as hell. I can feel the tower moving as I'm in this damn elevator. Tower. It's windy and raining. Now I'm trying to think like, damn. It's the power is probably off for about maybe a minute and a half, but 90 seconds of being in a stopped elevator feels like 30 minutes. I'm trying to devise a plan that, all right, if the elevator drops, I'm in there by myself, the elevator drops, I know when I can't see out anymore, I'm real close to the bottom, I should jump. I should jump. Because at the time, I can't see out and I'm close to the bottom, I jump. By the time the elevator hits the ground, I still be in the air. And then I just kind of land on the floor or whatever is down there. But I would have jumped. So I'd just been in the air and then landed. Probably not how physics works. I would have, my brother would have been real rich right now. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, think about it. How many times I feel like I've been in like at least 3 near-death situations, yo. And then it just brought me here to have to deal with the Chocolate Menendez brother. I'm here for a reason, yo. I already know. You know what? This past weekend, I was thinking about I'm 45 years old, and Phillip Rivers has been retired from football for the last 5 years. Made his first NFL start in 5 years. He was up on the ballot for the Hall of Fame, and the Indianapolis Colts was like, "Hey, we don't have anybody else. Can you come back, partner? Can you put the grandkids down and come back?" I was having a conversation this weekend with somebody, and I was like, "Damn, bro does have grandkids right now." And I'm sitting up here with a 5, a 3, a 2, and a 1-year-old. It's insane. But if I had to deal with the Chocolate Menendez brothers, or worry about somebody tackling me extremely aggressively, hey man, sign me up for that NFL, yo. I'll figure it out. I get it figured out. I just get called old all day. Rather than have to deal with Chocolate Menendez brothers all the time. Sign me up, man. I want to be there. I want to be there for him, but I got practice. Philip Rivers, 40 years old. You know what this reminds me of? He's not doing this for the same reason. You remember that movie, Mr. 3000? Bernie Mac was in it. He was a baseball player for the Milwaukee Brewers. That ugly ass. And he got his 3,000 hit and quit right then. Boom. I'm done. They pulled the record. He was a little bit short. He caught a couple hits, like 3 hits. Not the giving away the plot right now. Just in case you ain't seen it. You the whole plot right now. I'll go back and put spoiler alert in this shit later on. But he had to go back as the old dude and try to figure it out. And this is baseball. He had to try to figure it out as the old dude. I could not imagine. Trying to go out there and play some football right now. I can imagine hooping right now. I wouldn't do nothing. I don't play no defense. I'd just be jogging up and down the court. And if you leave me open, that's disrespectful. I can still make shots. But I ain't playing no defense. So whatever I make, I'm giving. I ain't playing on defense on the other end. I know this already. But I'm not gonna do it. I don't wanna have surgery. I feel like I'm too old. Like I don't even like I get down on the floor with the kids, and if they crawl away from me, I'm pissed off. Because I'm like, listen, I don't get down here often. It's the reason why. It takes too much to get up. I don't want to have to get up. I want to already be up. All this getting up off the floor, no, you leave that for the 20-year-old parents. Grandparents don't get on the floor. I ain't no grandparents. I'm out here with his grandparents just be like, hey, you go back with your mom, go back with your dad. When you the parent or a foster parent, all day, all day, ain't no giving them back. That's lame. Listen, I asked myself one day. I was talking to myself one day, which is, I'm not crazy, I promise. But I was thinking about that. I was thinking, I'd be so ready for them to have something to do that don't involve me. Like, hey, Ain't you gonna go see your mom? Like that type of stuff. I be needing a break. And so, like, and that's what not all the kids. Like some of the kids cool, but uh, some of them not. And those are the ones that you don't like when they miss it. Like, hold on now, hold on. You sure they're not gonna go nowhere? Oh no. And so you had those moments where you give kudos. Even you know what? Ain't no giving kudos because they're some the full time parents. They have problematic children. They're probably problematic for a reason. But and if you there every day and you trying and they still problematic and you still trying, man, I give shout out to y'all. Give kudos to y'all. Y'all get kudos because I know I be needing a break. I know I be needing a break because I'm the laugh and some of this stuff don't be funny. I laugh at my wife when she fuss. She be fussing using big words. And I know they don't know what it means. She fuss using big words and that them joints right over their head. And she be like, they'll figure it out. Okay. But she told the oldest chocolate Menendez brother to stop all that damn bitch today because he was about to start lying to her. She was busting at him and asking him a question. He was she said, stop all that damn bitch. Check it out. All that damn bitch. And I'm a fool. It's exactly what happened. Because the kid was looking at me. And I'm trying not to laugh. I gotta have my face. Because it's not funny. It's not funny. I'm just a little childish every time. It ain't funny at all. I laugh when a former foster kid of ours said that he would go somebody's mom. Because I had questions. Oh, I had questions. What do you mean by that? And so he got the ninth degree. We grilled him. He didn't want to say what he said. And then his aunt came over and he was in the process showing me what the action is. Because it was on camera. Action. But what he showed me looked like this.
Oh, we got something of a shooting gallery going on.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Boy, that is something. And, wait, we got a flag there.
Well, he got
is that
called
for excessive celebration?
Yeah.
Well, see, and I'm not sure about that call.
I don't know, Bill. That was 3 pumps, and the rule book says you cannot have more than 2.
Oh, my gosh, but look at the kid. He's pleading his case with the ref.
but-
Pleading his case.
You know what? He did it in a way that you wouldn't even be able to tell his heart beat. It was so like this. And I'm like, no, that's not what you did. But I was laughing. Because I'm like, you think You get in trouble for saying what you said, but the action, if it's we're not gonna, it's not gonna come out on camera. But you was like, I, yo, my. He blamed the other kid. He said they was telling each other that they was gonna smash each other's mom. Come on, dog. Don't get in trouble for that one. Hey, why did you say it? His response was, because he said he was gonna smash his mama. And here's where I messed up every time. I messed up every single time. Every time. Every time. Did you really think that he would smash your mom? Did you really think that? And his response was, I don't know. I don't know. That is the wrong answer. You could have said anything other than. You could have said anything you know in the negative, and it wouldn't happen. You have a whole lot of answers as to why this would not happen or could not happen. And you're asking me, I don't. Don't ever say that. I don't know. You should go to bed. You should go to bed. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But look, good people. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all been dope. Until next time. Y'all stay safe out in them streets.